What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Crust. We're continuing somewhere where we left off. I've actually had to skip a couple of episodes because, well, I recorded it, but then didn't press record. So did I technically record it? I did, but yeah, I actually recorded audio, none of the video. So yeah, that was my bad. Not gonna lie, that was literally my bad. So I'm just gonna go over some things that happened over the last couple of episodes. We are getting there with this. We haven't actually skipped that much time. I don't know if you want to know from the laser gun. Hasn't been that much time. Like really, I think I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said now per episode. So, really, what I want to do is I want to get this section over and done with by about like here. And then I want to get like the next section done by about halfway, and then last quarter for the last section. But hopefully that should be fine. So we are still producing these quite rapidly. If I pop downstairs though, we've made a couple of changes down here, so I'll go over those. We're still pumping these out like a bad habit. We've got this over here, producing this full whack. We've got a lot of slag still. I've also changed a couple of other things. I've actually put more production down here, which is still actually spreading itself out. It's still trying to get everything in sync. So all I've done now is I've connected up the slag over here. So the slag comes out of here, comes out over here, down here, and then into here. I've also done the belts for the silicon. So the silicon belts literally come out, mishmash everywhere where they need to go. And silicon's actually attached here, but not quite. Silicon's attached here, which I haven't connected yet, for more than one reason. Another belt comes in here to deliver these. I've also changed this around a little bit, so we've now got another big storage in here, so we can get a little bit more storage. So that's that good. What we actually did is we sold a lot of steel as well over an episode. Just because all of these were full, literally all of this was full, backed up all the way. We've got like loads of iron in here, which is great. Other than that, I think we're down on titanium again. Like this was full at one point, but we've got a lot in storage, so I don't really mind this running low at all. So that's fine. We should have more silicon coming in now as well, because if we go up to the world map, we are mining silicon here. We're getting a little bit of aluminium as well, which is fine, and a little bit of iron. We're getting a crap ton of slag though. One of you guys actually pointed out in a comment this week already that I think there's some research somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where the research is, but yeah, you said there's some research where I can decrease the amount of slag which gets produced. I have no idea where that is. Probably in here. Let's increase the mine in the mobile drilling rig. Increase the cargo capacity of the mining drones. I'm guessing it's probably like one of these somewhere in here. Increase the driller makes mining speed. It's probably in here somewhere. I'm just not sure where it is. Advanced mobile drilling rig. Clean technology reduces the amount of slag. There you go. That's it there. So we get the mobile drilling rig 2. I don't think there's another one after that one. So yeah, I can reduce some slag, which we might actually have to do. Which is fine. We'll figure that bit out. These guys are going backwards and forwards with silicon. So if we actually come back up here, we're wasting time points. That's fine for a moment. I've actually set this up here. So we've got this is mostly aluminium and iron. This container here, which was the ones where we had up here on the map, somewhere up over here. So if I actually just put on. Probably up over here, up over here. I can't really remember where it was. Somewhere in this area. We've also increased our scan area as well, quite dramatically over the last episode or two. So yeah, I'm slowly going around and starting to fill in bits and pieces. So yeah, I've got like literal guys like moving all over the shop to do those. I'm gonna set you there. Yeah, so we're starting to fill in this area. I'm gonna get all of this here all marked up so we can start seeing this. Then we're gonna start maybe moving down here and expanding down here just so we can see more stuff. But I want this area here fully filled in first. So that's a thing. But yeah, so currently everything what's silicon related is going in here. That is then getting pumped down here. Nothing's getting backed up, which is nice. Everything's getting sent over here. I've changed this out. I think you guys have seen this bit. I changed this bit out. So yeah, we should start to be getting more and more silicon coming into here now. All these guys seem to be reasonable at the moment, which is good. Really what I want to do eventually is I want these guys fired up. We're going to keep these ones here. These two. I also upgraded them to level 2 as well, just so they can produce a little bit more, because seem to be, well, not having enough over here. Plates and everything though seem to be steady. Actually, I think we're slowly increasing them. Yeah, slow increase, very slow, but we've got plenty of them for now, that is. Guess what I'll do, instead of wasting science points, what we're wasting science points on, ice, one mountain TV can go. Right, what we'll do is we'll get that guy in, and we're not wasting science points. We've got a lot of blue going on at the moment, so we'll get that rolling. We're trying to get a little bit more cash put together so we can also buy more of these. So the price of them is quite low at the moment, which is great, but I don't know if I have enough to buy. Yeah, I don't have enough to buy a full stack. So I think what we'll do to start things off with, oh, it looks like this here is starting to fill up, which is nice. Which I'm gonna just do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up the floodgates on this. I've got these two guys back on as well, by the way. We're actually making... This is not really enough silicon for it, but yeah, we're trying to get loads of things getting made at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to open up that, let these guys flow around. How is everything up here going? Reasonable. How's fuel? Okay, so it looks like we've got almost a full tank of fuel, which is good. We've got two of these guys in here now. I can't remember if you guys seen me put those in. To be honest with you, I'm that much in the dark of what I'm doing. I also expanded this bit here. So we've got more colonists, which I think you guys have seen. I've got a few more colonists just to hopefully help with this, getting some guys on these. And also having a few up here as well. We're not killing them, which is a good thing. One thing we also had an issue though is producing of water. Our tanks ran low at one point. Like, I wasn't seeing it for maybe about an episode, and then all of a sudden I went, hold on a minute, water, like what's changed? Nothing's changed. Other than, I don't even think I had the colonists then. But yeah, I'll put another ice maker in. Since we've got this wall here, which is not really doing much, I thought if we need to put ice makers in, we put them along this wall for now. Yeah, it uses a little bit of extra power, a little bit extra ice. We've got loads. I've got like 2 backups. We've got like multiple machines mining it at a steady rate. We're also using it for fuel. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. But yeah, we're expanding the bedroom for the colonists. I think 1 or 2 of them are gonna have to share a bed. I think at the moment. I want all of them to have all of them have to at least a bed each. So we'll probably rip these guys out and build them along here, and then just put rows in. I didn't really measure it out. I just made it bigger. Aluminium seems to be on a steady increase as well, so that's good at least. I think titanium though is now started to decrease, but yeah, this actually seems like it's filling up with regolith. So looks like these guys are completely full and working hard actually. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll go have a look at some contracts, see what we can sell, and probably go from there. I could sell some of these in 30 days and it gives me a chunk of change quite rapidly. Sure, why not? Do that one. We're also producing these at the moment as well, just so you guys know. I think you guys seen me move these guys from like over here to over here. I think you guys have seen that. I think I've covered more or less everything we've been doing recently, which is good. But yeah, actually all three of these guys are on right now. So yeah, they're producing those quite rapidly. We've only got 3 roller mills on for these guys. To be honest with you, I've got plenty. So that's fine. I think all these guys are on 5 each. Yeah. Yeah, everything there's on 5. Is there anything else I need to point out? Not really. We've got some silicon here I had to dump on the floor just so we can get things repaired. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to do that. Just in case we need some bricks. Out and about. I think I've set all of these correct. I think none of these guys are set to drop in at the moment, so yeah, you can take out. That's all they can do. That's fine. We seem to have plenty of the rare earth elements, which is nice. We are actually getting some rare earths from our current backwards and forwards stuff. As you guys can see, we are getting some rare earths. Yeah, we're getting some rare earths, so that's good. I just needed to decrease the slag because we've got them quite bad at the minute. So if we have a look to see what's in the area, we've got a little bit of aluminium. We've got no titanium, unfortunately. A little bit of iron, like a minuscule amount. A lot of silicon, which is the big main thing. Oh, it actually looks like it has like a area of effect, so as we decrease it, it decreases the area of effect, which is cool. Yeah, you can see it's starting to do the rare earths as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep on moving them around and stuff as we go, but it should be fine. Also, I had a look at the water as well. We've actually found a bit of water, which is right here. It looks like these guys are also in position, so I'll get those to do that. So yeah, instead of like going back and re-recording episodes, I thought, you know what, we may as well as just continue from where I finished not recording. Which I am recording right now. I double checked. I've now triple checked. Just to make sure I am recording. I am, so that's good. I'm not going to waste another 2 hours, which is what I wasted the first time around. Anything else I need to do? Not really. So yeah, this is just dumping into here. It seems to be going at a steady rate, which is nice. Silicon doesn't seem like it's getting overpowered. Actually, it looks like we're starting to get a lot of silicon here now, look. Which means I may need to upgrade you. So let's upgrade you. That there should hopefully kick some silicon out of here. They're starting to get a little bit backed up, which means we're definitely starting to process that silicon what I'm bringing in. Just upgrade these guys quickly. Gonna upgrade those belts a little bit just so it kicks it out a little bit quicker. And there should now be decreasing nicely. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Cool. That there means everything should be on the belt, which means this guy should be getting filled up, which it is, which is great. Which means I'm going to start, as soon as this gets a little bit more into it, I'm actually going to start sending silicon down here. And then start getting this guy going. So that means this here should be full. Yeah. She's going. Just good. Which means these guys should be going full whack, which means I should get a lot more silicon being produced. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to connect up the connect up the second bit, and we're going to, well, down here, we're going to get this all operational. But this was, it took me a little while to get these belts and everything in, and do all this like zigzaggy. I put them a little bit too close together, but I worked with what space I had, and then just put a connection in from a pole. Right, let's get some silicon over here, shall we? Right, where's my silicon line? Right here. This means we're going to feed off of this guy, but we should be fine, to be honest. Go. Okay, that's going to take a minute for the silicon to play catch up, which is fine. I think what I might do, though, is I might just upgrade this belt. Upgrade this.
Research complete.
Just so we can push all this off and get it down over here. That's going to take a minute for the silicon to start feeding in, which is fine. We've got loads of it now at the minute, so as fast as I can get it out, the better. Obviously, it's also feeding this guy as well, so that's fine. Slags looks like it's good to go. Right, we'll wait until the silicons all come down here. And then what I might do as well is find where my connection comes back in over here, and then actually put the belt in for that as well. It doesn't really matter how slow this guy is, as long as it keeps on feeding into here, and then these guys can feed wherever they need to feed to. That's fine. Right, research completed. Cool. I can't remember what else I had in here now. But yeah, it looks like we're definitely eating this guy up quite rapidly. You know what? I'm going to put this guy up to the top. I want all my research going into that right now. Right, I think we're good there, which means I can probably, well, hopefully, it looks like this is starting to fill up quite rapidly now, which is great. Looks like this guy's filling up with silicon quite rapidly too, so. How's my silicon going? Ooh, she's coming down. There we go. Shouldn't take them that long to start filling up these guys. They only hold like 80 each, but once everything's filled, we'll start going. Oh, it's all the way here already. Damn, that was fast. Not gonna lie. I thought it was going to take a bit longer than it did. I think that these belts are only just put in not too long ago, but we've only just started processing the silicon from, well, not too long ago. So I like watching this because I like how it like splits everything out. Like, obviously, I don't think this belt's going to be quick enough, but yet again, I can always fix that by upgrading the belts, but I don't really want to spend too much money. Right, let's actually, before we go any further, let's see if I can buy these guys before the price skyrockets. I can just afford them. Okay, cool. That's 150 of them bought. So that's another 150 worth of stuff which I've bought, which should fill up this. So yeah, we're about like 1,000 out. So I think just getting some more of these guys in here. So yeah, these guys are probably, I'll end up turning off eventually, and then just having like these guys run all the time to fill up our stores. Like right now, while we're doing like big contract where we need production. I always said I wanted to expand this. I might have went a little bit overboard. I should have put down 2 more machines, but instead I put 4. If I ever need to, I can turn these guys off and then have these guys running all the time. But yeah, it's starting to become spaghetti junction with some of the stuff. I actually really like some of the layouts. Like I like this layout over here. I like this layout here, I think. A little bit. I do like this layout over here for the iron. Like this is like way out the way. It's just a shame that I've got like most of the other productions over here and I've had to snake it across, but I've always had a lot of iron, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, as soon as this guy gets full, we'll get going. But yeah, it should be pumping that out quite rapidly now, so. Then we get a little bit more production over here. And then, yay. Yeah, but it looks like aluminium is about to get full on this, which is a good thing and but a bad thing at the same time. Because we're smelting more of it, or at least producing more of it over here than we are actually using it. But I've got 10k here. That's only 2k, so I've got 12k worth of storage. So it's not so bad, but it's not good either. Just trying to think, is it maybe it's worth start production on one of these guys? I want to turn them all on really together, but obviously these top guys are going to get a little bit more priority. Well, they're not really getting more priority, I think. I think they're just getting... It takes a little while longer just to travel to them. And obviously it gets shared out evenly between them. I think that's the way conveyors just work. Everything else seems to be fine. I've had to shut down a couple of like iron just because we don't really need... We don't need iron oxide at the moment. Like we're pretty full. So I've turned that off because I don't really need to produce any more. Everything else seems to be fine exiting. Like aluminium, I think, was one of our worst products at one point, and now it's one of the best. One of the best for oxides. That seems to be like quite consistent coming in there as well. It's like belt's pretty much always got something on it. Like the titanium over there now is starting to fizzle out. Obviously, I think now it's going to be one of those things of where we sort of move the miner where we need it. Yeah. I think. Well, these guys aren't quite backed up yet, so we'll leave that to do its thing for now. And then what we'll do is we'll get these guys up and running. I think that's going to be the... Yeah, look at all this now coming in. So these guys are full. So we'll just let these guys fill up. It's not going to take them too long to fill up now that literally the whole train's coming in now. It should get distributed more or less evenly. Fill them up. Let's get these guys producing. Also get some slag down doing this as well. Right, okay, I'm going to start these guys off so they can actually be producing while we wait for the rest of it to come in. It produces 8 a minute. Seems to be using some, but it doesn't seem to be like running out, which is good. Yeah, see how it like drops it out a bit. Taking the belts just a few seconds to catch up. I want like these belts down here to be full as well, so we'll wait until the belts now get full, and then we'll kick these guys off, and then that should keep this train more or less running all the time. Also, I think this one took a little bit longer because of the length of the belt. Yep, there we go, we're good. Right, let's get these guys rolling as well. There we go. Everything should be now moving. Looks like the belt's definitely taking a break as well, which means we should be flowing enough material over here. So we should start to see, yeah, we are starting to see more come up over this way. They've just got a little bit of a journey though to get over. I think like the first ones have already reached here actually. These guys are all full as well. House. Stock's actually going up, I think. Might be maintaining, which is fine. I don't mind it. This guy's starting to fill up. Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm so happy. You guys have no idea. Hopefully it gets down some of this slag as well. So, see how our research is going. Oh wow, it's actually not going to be finished in that long. So that means everything else should become a little bit better. I'm also just trying to keep an eye on up over here, just to make sure that we're keeping up with everything. It looks like we're pushing it in quick enough. How's downstairs going? Oh, it looks like we're starting to get a little bit of build up. That's fine. Wow, everything's running. Hell yeah. It looks like this has started to build up here. How's build up over here going? Isn't really. But it's also keeping an eye on this. I also put an extra couple of ones of these guys in as well. Obviously they take frames, which I don't have at the moment. So they're just sitting there waiting. Also, it's like over here, like obviously we don't have the bricks to start building some of this. I've dropped some off the before, and they're building the walls slowly with the ones which I've left over on the ground. So, but wow, yeah, look, I think that's a lot more down here now, which means these guys should be starting to get filled a little bit more consistently. But I think it's only about here where we started to be more consistent with production. Imagine like running these guys like at like full tilt with backup. I've literally put these guys in. I went a little bit overboard just because, well, I like going overboard. So if you guys haven't met me, I like to go overboard with things. So yeah. These guys are all on full tilt. To be honest with you, what I could probably do is I could probably upgrade them and get those guys going. Wow, look at this. Starting to get like a train here going as well. With just constant supply. Wow, yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. I think that money was for all of the people we've hired. But like, oh yeah, like all this is just gonna be, oh yeah. Let's go. You guys aren't gonna be running out of smart concrete anytime soon now. I guess like smart concrete is going to be one of my big exports now, probably. That's alright. I don't mind it. I really don't. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of store in as well, which is nice. Yeah, these guys might actually start filling those guys up and then start filling these guys up, which means frames might be being produced a little bit more efficiently, which means I might have to worry about my titanium plates. Because these guys seem to eat up smart concrete more than plates. Wow, look at that. That's just like a constant line there now. Wow, that is literally just a constant line coming out of this guy. It's just like constant. Oh, wow. And these guys aren't even upgraded yet. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be this efficient, to be highly honest with you. I don't know if that's going down or up. It's about 100, so I'll check back in a while, see if we go up a bit. These guys are also ongoing. We've got loads of aluminium, so I thought we might as well just, yeah, look how much aluminium we've got. We've almost, well, half this is full. So these guys can just continue to produce, which means I can sell these guys if I need to. Should we see if there's some more contracts available for us to sell some stuff? I'm thinking I could get this one to get the extra 60 of that. I could sell a couple of these guys because I've got loads of them. And it's an easy contract, easily filled. It doesn't give me a lot of money, but at least it's something. Right, I think I'm going to do this contract just because it's not a lot, but gives me a little bit of money, and plus it gives me a little bit of social as well. I sort of like this episode, actually. I've liked this more than recording my normal stuff. Because on this one, I've sort of just like talked to you guys through like what's happened, why you guys haven't seen, and I've been an idiot and not actually pressed the record button. Honestly, I got like literally I finished recording that episode and you should have heard me. Like, yeah, I wasn't overly pleased with myself. Let's put it that way. I wasn't best pleased that I just wasted like 2 hours of my time recording and actually not pressing the chuffing recording button. So yeah. How fast? Well, you don't really want them that quick, but I'll do that. I'll do that contract too, because it's an easy contract. Alright, we'll just go with what we've got there for now, but this should give us a little bit of stuff we need to do. A lot of those guys aren't really like urgent contracts. Like this guy, she only needs it in like 39 days. 39 days for that contract. 5 days for that one. We can do that. We'll probably do that one in less than 5 days. And 28 days on that one. They're easy. Like really easy. I'm just trying to see if there's enough stuff coming up here. Looks like silicon's not really a huge deal up over here. Nice that they're getting it still, but they're not really overly producing. Also, it looks like we definitely start to fill up the second one. We might have to find a big contract to sell a lot of fuel at some point. That or just sell it in small batches. We're practically making it for free, in a way. Relying more on the moon side of it more than in here now. So eventually I think like what we'll do is we'll not have these guys in here anymore. But I'm thinking what we may also do is have these guys. But maybe I think I might just stick with the 4 here. But I'm maybe thinking of sticking some up over here. Maybe in this location and then just getting them processing this and this only. And then what we'll do is we'll pump out all of the relative materials out. And then probably bring them down and then feed them into the correct chains of where they're going and everything. Oh, also I had to put another one of these guys here because we had way too much iron oxide and it was backing up. So, there's that contract done. I think that other contract's also now done, which means we should fill that contract. There you go. Easy peasy. Get our money up a little bit too. Yeah, it's definitely going up. That's fine. Obviously these guys are producing. I think maybe we might start producing stuff back down here as well. Really what I want to do is I want to get this production up and running a lot better first. Obviously I need to start sending some stuff up top first and then start turning this guy back on, which means we've got enough of these sitting around. Not enough to where I can sell them, but I've got enough to where I can have them. Looks like all this is keeping up. It looks like this slag might not be keeping up though, because we are using a lot more slag in these guys than probably we need. So I'll keep an eye on it. If I have to, I'll upgrade the belts, but for at least the slag side of it. How are you guys doing? You guys have not really got a lot of stuff in here. I think I might need to figure out getting a belt down here for the What we got? Blue. Some blue related. Put you in. At least I'm not wasting science points. Getting rare earths down here. Like we've got like in literal. We've got like 6,000 units of them, which I could pump downstairs. Which means it's just figuring out how to get them from maybe out here, out maybe down through here. Maybe cut through the wall here, maybe, and then send it under here and then into here. Might be a good decision, but I don't really want to plan it right now. But to be honest with you, I might end up moving this yet, because obviously what'll happen with slag is if I put these guys upstairs, I'll probably do the same layout, but a little bit more open. But what I'll do is I'll start like on one side, and then like everything will like exit out to big bulk storage like this, and then it'll be pumped underground here where it'll get distributed to wherever it needs to go. Like say silicon, for instance, silicon will get pumped down into somehow down here into probably the silicon loop, what goes around here, and then feed its way back over here to wherever it needs to go. Be the same with like the iron, with the iron oxide. It'll probably just pump into like somewhere here where I'll start pumping in for the more than likely a lot of the inroads are going to be over on this side, just to get like stuff into the system, out to wherever it needs to go, into whichever production chain. Because we've got our aluminium production chain, which is pretty much this here, and then it starts spreading out to whatever machinery is needed. And then obviously these here will all be up routes to take everything up to the surface out here, potentially into this and other bits. But I've been thinking as well, what we might build is one of these guys, which is a landing pad. But what we'll do is we'll only connect it up to the fuel. So that'll be solely our fuel selling point. Instead of the bots coming over here, picking it up and taking it upstairs, it just means, oh wow, that's actually fixed. Nice. That was actually quite quick. But yeah, then we can pump it upstairs and then at least get it going a little bit quicker. We'll go with that research as well, just to upgrade our guy a little bit. I really want these productions really turning back on, but I don't really have a lot of these guys, and I am producing them slowly. You guys can see it's a steady incline of what's going on here, but that's just 2 of them running. Really, I want a lot more of them running. I want all of them running. I want every machine in here running a full tilt eventually. But it looks like we're getting to a point where we might actually have some smart concrete actually starting to build up. Like, these guys are actually increasing smart concrete constantly now. Yeah, these guys are building, which means the efficiency is now up. Right, I need to actually keep an eye on my on my storage up here. Make sure that these guys aren't they're steadily going down. They are steadily going down. Okay, well, you know what I'm going to do? These guys are going to get turned on. You guys are going to start producing plates quite rapidly. You know what would be really nice is like more than one mobile drilling rig. So we could have, I think like right now, especially with how close we are to base, these guys are just going like backwards and forwards between base and here constantly, and they're keeping everything quite stocked. Actually, they're probably overfilling this in a way. Looks like this guy here has just turned up. So he's bringing back about like almost 5k regolith, and he's bringing back some rare earths as well, which is nice. But rare earths, I've got loads of storage for rare earths. I'm starting to get a little bit full on this though. We only hold 20k. He's bringing in how much? 5. I mean, this is going to have some storage in it. Which means what I might have to do is, I might actually just see, is there any titanium nearby? Yes. So what I might do is I might move him from here down here to do some titanium mining for me. I'm just trying to see as well as the not really much rare earth there, is there? I wish there's a way to toggle multiple of these guys on so I can see. Yeah, what we might have to do is we may have to move this guy down here and then move him backwards and forwards between it. That's if we get full, that is. The only thing is though, I've got no direct out to the this guy. It was deliberately on purpose. But yeah, I've got not much storage left, so what we might have to do is we might have to work through this regolith. So that's on like 1.7. We seem to not be getting too much here. It looks like they're starting to slow down here. Because these guys might be a bit of a drain on the system. That's fine. We're definitely emptying it as quick as we can put it in. Just fine. Which obviously when these guys fully fill up, I might just knock 2 of these guys off, which might help a lot. Looks like this here is staying full, which is great. That one's pretty much full. Looks like we're starting to fill these guys up slowly. It's fine. Oh, we don't really need nanotubes. Well, we do. What you guys? Oh, you guys are done on regolith. Okay. What happened here? I think it's got stuck. What happened to this here? So comes out here, comes around here, and it looks like it gets like stuck like right here. It's happened before, and I think all I did is I removed it and re-added it. Seems to be an issue with these guys sometimes. There you go. Replace them and it starts shooting. There you go. Not good. I think that we're definitely running out of regolith down here. So I think what I need to do is I need to upgrade the belts which bring the regolith in. Looks like this one's also decreasing. Maybe what I need to do is I need to upgrade that belt. Do something a little bit faster, and then maybe just do that maybe. Yeah, I think that there should be more than enough upgrades. I think. Everything now seems to be flowing a lot quicker. And everything seems to be filling now. I'll keep an eye on it. Nothing now down here should run dry. It looks like the silicon's fine. Looks like silicon's a little bit short actually. Not really backing up. Just means we're not getting enough of it flowing in. That's fine. As long as the slag gets filled up, it looks like the slag's fine there. Slag's flowing down there like rapidly. It's flowing here rapidly. That one's now full. So that's just sending it all that way. Which is good. Where are you guys going? How are you, like, out of resources? Like, the amount of bricks what are coming through here, like, how are you, like, depleting them? Even still, it's like this point. I think my my plate storage is still going down, in it. It leveled out a little bit. Still don't think I'm producing enough. But I've got loads of titanium in here, which is good. I'm thinking about what I might do though, is I might just get some of these machines to not be as active. Like maybe shut them, like shut 2 of them down and at least have 3 of them run. 4 of them run even. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, I need to shut off that one there. That one there easy enough to shut off. You know what? Let's just get the last of the material out. Let those guys finish running. Then I just have the 4 run. I think. Till I get some more titanium in. I think like right now we're pretty good. You need iron. Should have loads of that over here. Here we do.
Research complete.
Research completed. Cool. Seems like we don't have a lot of silicon coming down here. Seems like I've got a little bit of a shortage going on. How's my rare earth elements going? Yeah, we're producing them. Definitely producing stuff over here though, which is lovely. Everything's staying up more or less max actually on this. Even though the silicon looks like it's coming in slowly, it's actually still keeping a lot in the machine. Efficiency's always up. I honestly don't know how these guys are literally like smart concrete out when they've literally got so much of it like flowing into them constantly at the moment. God, those guys eat it when they're doing stuff like that, man. They really are. Okay, you're out. So right, I'll just turn you guys off for now. Those guys can continue to smelt. Hopefully I've got enough coming in to keep these guys going. Should do. That is going up slowly now, but it looks like we're keeping on top of it, which is good. How much aluminium do I have? I have a good chunk of it. I'm also trying to keep some resources like sort of held back a little bit just in case we need them. I'd rather have them than need them. But what's going on with you? Oh, you need smart concrete to fix your issue. I'm gonna dump some of that on the ground just so then hopefully they can fix machines if they need fixing. Have components, right? Yeah. Got loads of components if I need them. Literally just sat on belts, not doing anything right now. You're carrying some smart concrete out down to that, yeah, uni fixing. I think it just delivered to that, which is turned off. I don't really care about this one, it's turned off. Right, let's just pop upstairs because I just need to see if this is full. Yeah, she is. Okay, right, what we're going to do then is... has the last one left yet? He's leaving now. Okay, right, what we're going to do is... we're going to get this guy over here to stop mining. He hasn't got much left in him, so what we'll do is we'll let this guy come over here, but what we're going to do is we're going to move ship a little bit. We're going to move down to this ore node. So you come down here, and you're going to do some titanium for a little bit. I can move you back over here. We're gonna do a little bit of mining somewhere else. I think also we'll get a little bit of silicon from it, but not as much. Which means I need to really empty one of these guys. We've got a lot of silicon built up in here, so what you need silicon. Well, I think I've got enough of it kicking around downstairs, so if I have to, I can always just dump a little bit. Oh, no, there's the silicon. We've got loads here on the ground. So the whole reason it's there is for them to pick up and use. Anything else I need to do locally around base? Not really. Can't really think of much else. These guys are they're keeping up with the amount of stuff what's coming in. How's this over here going? Right now it's just like micromanaging, just making sure everybody is getting what they need. I'm hoping that this is also bringing down my my slag stores, because I'm starting to get a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest with you, with the amount of slag we're producing at the moment. Obviously I know where we're bringing in the mining stuff, it does do stuff like that where it needs... I'm just going to dump that. Fortunately, you guys are going to have to do a little bit without these guys for a little bit while they go fix that. Looks like they're definitely building a little bit more of this as well. With leftover stuff I put on the ground. Ooh, urgent contracts. I would love to do it. Like I could do it with that, but I just don't have the silicon. I don't have 500 units of silicon. I probably do here, but I'd love to do the contract, but I just honestly I can't justify it at present. This doesn't look like it's not really pushing enough silicon out. So I think this needs to be upgraded a little bit more. Hopefully that should start pushing more of it down here. I think it's just literally feeding the beast, which is the issue. It's constant here. Not so constant in here. Obviously these guys take a load of slag, but like I said before, like I don't mind upgrading the belts, trying to feed more down than what's necessary, but I think it's also the silicon. The silicon's not enough as of present. Looks like this is not stopping at all. It's just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Guess I'll upgrade that to 3 just in case. I'll upgrade that as well. Upgrade that section, which should hopefully then speed up the rest of this. Not wanting to let me upgrade that, but that's fine. It's feeding it. These guys are starting to get next to nothing in it. I think it needs 48 to start the next sequence. It's just not quite getting enough, is it? I think it's trying to fill up these guys at the moment with the amount they need. Is that one there, which is taking the... This one here was taking the mic. Oh, I'm in negative money. That's not good. Well, Mr. Contracts. That'll do me. I didn't realize I was that dead on money. It's me not paying attention to money at the moment again. I'm not worried. Well, I'm worried about it, but I'm not worried about it, if that makes sense. I'm so used to having so much money that I don't need to worry about it. But I need to worry about it. We're buying big things at the moment. We're trying to get this big contract done for this big moon laser contract. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on it. We need to actually start selling some fuel anyway. We're getting there with the fuel, so yeah, we need to start moving it. Hopefully this should minus 16 in the hole, 16,000. Which is why I can't upgrade anything down here. I've been upgrading belts and it's been costing a lot of money, hasn't it? Yeah, these guys should empty that contract. Yeah, we really need to get this contract out. Let's actually pop upstairs. I just want to see. Okay, so yeah, we're about like 300 out on the tubes. I need to get more modular frames, really. Seems like production's ramped up since we started ramping up what's it called, production? It's my concrete production. Like we're only what, like 1,000 out? I think at the start of the episode I was like 1,500 out. We've got like 500 in an episode, so hey, that's actually not too bad. Like 500 in less than an hour. About an hour actually, give or take. Go for a few minutes longer, we'll get this contract done, which means it should get a nice healthy balance in my bank account. Instead of a very unhealthy debt. Ching. There you go. It's not the greatest amount of money in the world, but it's something. There you go. There's that last that last one. Okay, let's actually just check the world map. Okay, yeah, he's arriving back over at the old spot. Yeah, there's nobody there, mate, right now. Get your ass moving over here to the new spot. How's research going? Reasonable. Looks like Blue's about nearly finished on this, so it's got another chunk to go into this one. So yeah, we should be good on that, right? Let's have a look at the bubbles we're making around town. Okay, so I guess we'll put that guy there. You can maybe come here. Then you guys can do that bit. I'm going to try and fill everything in here now, if I can. Then I've got a nice little chunk here, and probably put one there and then bubble that out. He's almost at his location as well. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy emptied. The only thing is I need titanium, but I don't have the time to. Well, I guess I can mine this guy ready, and then get my my rovers ready to go start picking things up. I do have one of these guys start at a home as well, just so you guys know. He's almost there. Look at him go. You can see where I had him though. And all stop. Any second. There he is. He's in position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get him to pick up those resources and bring those back. You're just going to come over here and you're just going to sit and wait. And then we're going to... I think we're going to call the episode there, actually. I'm actually really happy with this. The only thing is I need to get more slag down here. Yeah, that's up because of that. That's fine. There we go. And that there should then deliver that out there, which means these guys should keep going. Hopefully. Right. I'm actually going to end this one here. This has actually been a really good productive episode, actually. That's slowly increasing, but that's fine. It looks like these guys are actually going really well. They're actually getting quite a lot of smart concrete in them, which is good. It's putting me ahead. The only thing I'm worried about now is my titanium plates, because they are dropping quite rapidly. I've got these guys on full whack, and this guy, well, we've got loads of it, so it's just making them. Obviously, it's a drain on just about nearly every resource going. This project, but we're doing actually a reasonably good job, I think. I think now I'm learning. Like, obviously, this is my first playthrough. I'm still learning the game, by the way. So you guys are going to have to forgive me a little bit, because I'm still learning, still making mistakes. But when you're learning, you do make some mistakes. Obviously, it's a game. It's not real life. It's the way I sort of learn anyway, is I learn by making a few mistakes along the way. Little mistakes where it's just like, okay, I'm not going to do that again, you know, type of thing. But yeah, putting yourself under a time crunch when you don't really know how fast everything produces down here. Also, trying to get resources in, you don't know how much like silicon, titanium, this, that, and the other you need. And also, you don't really have like a lot of nodes down here, really. I think like most of the resources eventually do come from up here on this map, where I think really you need 2 of these mobile drilling rigs. Not just 1, but 2, I think is what you need. In total for the whole mine and drilling rig shabockle. But you know, you live, you learn, you fail along the way. But I think obviously, like if we came into like season 2 of this, I know what I'm doing with this. I could probably complete it a lot quicker. Also, we're only playing at 1 time speed as well, so we're not playing it quickly. Just because well, to be honest with you, slowing it down actually makes it a little bit easier for me. One of you guys mentioned just maybe running at 1 times, and it actually worked out in the long run. So, right, I'm in this one here. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this. If you guys have, please do hit the like button. If not, there's that dislike button right next door. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I will see you guys all in the next one.
What?